Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to recap what's happened in the market over the last 2 days. It's been a pretty interesting last two sessions, and I'm going to give you guys as well an overview of what I'm watching currently right now. So to start out, one of the most common things people are talking about right now is Nebius. So we saw Nebius report yesterday their earnings, and there was the main talk that Michael Burry was short and how he was shorting it before, and it went up 35% on the report. So crazy move there, but the chart's at an interesting spot now where it could be a lower high here. A very interesting comparison I want to draw to this chart is SMCI from 2024. This thing up here made a huge move up, just like Nebius had that huge base, like what we saw here up until March. Base makes a big move up out of the base, has some volatility at the highs, pulls back, and then makes a quick run at the towards the highs again. So in SMCI, we have a similar thing where the big move out of the base, pull back, and then a little run toward try to make a run. I mean, obviously way less aggressive this time compared to what Nebius is doing, but a move up, and then let's see if it possibly fails. I mean, obviously this is weaker than what Nebius was, but still a comparison I wanted to keep an eye on. Other than that, we had CPI on Wednesday that came out and PPI that came out today. And after that, both those days, the indexes have been going up. So back-to-back decent-sized up days on the Qs, 0.73% on Wednesday and 1.2% today. And if we look at SPY, similar again. I mean, yesterday was a little bit weaker, but today on 0.7%, just pushing into new all-time highs, almost set at 780. So we probably hit 7,800 today. Yeah, but nothing much on the indexes. SPY in the clear, just moving up. And the Qs have not made new highs yet, but they are getting close. The Qs are getting close towards all-time highs, but still not there. Still a few percent off. Next, I'm going to cover now some of my opportunities that I'm watching right now. I opened some new positions on yesterday that I haven't talked about on YouTube yet, so I'm going to talk about those here. First one is SoFi. I got long SoFi yesterday. Once I saw this sort of a hammer, a lower wick off the 21 EMA, I got long that, and it moved nicely, 2.7% up today. But I'm looking for it to break through this 18.8 to 19 area and push up to the 20s, ideally. We have this big rounding, bottoming base on SoFi with just multiple tests here and holds of this level around 15. And the weekly chart looks solid now. Looks like it's just basing here before it wants to go higher. So the only logical thing to be looking for is a move into the low 20s for me. And yeah, it looks good. It looks great in my opinion. Next up, you guys already know NVO, Novo Nordisk. Been watching this for a while. I love how it looks, and I think it's setting up again to go higher. Weekly chart, inverse head and shoulders. It's just in the bottoming phase right now and waiting for it to push up into 59. Covered this many times, and I'll keep looking at it as long as I'm long. I'll keep talking about it. But yeah, Vistra as well. This I opened a couple days ago, risking 135 for a move up to the 160s to 170s. It shook out again under that 140 to 143 level and is reclaimed, and it's holding up around there. So yeah, still confident with how it looks. Another position that I opened on yesterday was AMD. This was a short-sided trade. I opened up an AMD short. I'm right around break even on this trade right now because I took it near the close yesterday, and today AMD was flat. So near break even on this, but I like how it's looking. I especially like today's action where it again rejected off the 21 EMA, faded. Would like to see it. Looks like it's going to gap up tomorrow with seeing it up 0.66%, but Would like to see it fade tomorrow and get a red day. But eventually, yeah, we have the rounding top and lower highs. Thinking this can make its way down to 430 or so and fill this gap that we have. We have a huge open gap here from that end of July. So we can just roll over and make our way down to that gap. It would be nice. I would like to see that. Next up, Coinbase. Another one I am long now. I opened the position now. I think on Tuesday or yesterday I bought a position. Pretty sure it was Tuesday. But yeah, it's just basing now after the earnings gap down. Looking for it to like take out that earnings day high around 155 and push up and fill that gap at least. Was liking, I talked about this a lot on here on Twitter and how I like the setup. I think there's a lot of support here on the weekly chart. It's bounced many times here, and a lot of these head and shoulder type patterns have been failing, so you can see it just again fail at the neckline, like how I made a comparison in the last video to Microsoft, to Nvidia in previous times, how they have that head and shoulders pattern and they run down into the neckline and then they just fail out of the neckline. So want to see if they can do that. Net, Cloudflare, I think this is going for like a blow off move here. I mean, pretty overvalued in my eyes on a fundamental side, but yeah, I think it's going for a blow off here. Would like to short this. CrowdStrike again, the divergences are still holding on the daily chart. I mean, the bearish divergence is still there, so I'm still short some. Not any crazy size, pretty small size. The divergence is still there, so still short, but we'll see how it plays out. Covered this many times already. Anything else to look at? Oh, First Solar, I sold out of most of my position that I took the last off of it. Took the profits on a good amount. Still holding the long-term investment on it, but on the trade side, I sold off. Took profits on like a good remaining portion when it closed below the 21 EMA. Enphase still fine, not really doing anything wrong. I'm just waiting for it to move up. Other than that, yeah, the VIX was what I want to talk about because volatility has been absolutely crushed. The VIX made its lowest levels of the year yesterday, and today it was up a little bit. I mean, we could see a spot up, vol up environment over the next maybe few weeks where the VIX picks up slowly and the market also goes up with it, but I don't know, vol has gotten pretty low and probably is a good time to hedge when that happens. But yeah, that's about it for the charts. But overall, I'm going to give you some quick thoughts now for a few minutes of what I'm thinking generally. I mean, there's no reason to really be bearish, but there are some stocks that I do think that could fade. It's an individual stock picker's market now. The indexes are kind of a waste, so I don't know how much the indexes are going to move, but I do think there are individual names that are shortable. Like I said, AMD, I think that can fall. But there are also individual names that you can be long, like NVO, SoFi, that I like. So I wanted to also take a look. Let me quickly take a look at SOXX, the semi-index. Again, I mean, the velocity is nowhere near what it was out of this bottom, so I don't think it's the same thing. But maybe a little bear flag, but that's enough for the charts. What I want to say was, people are clowning Michael Burry so much. Like, that's one thing that I've been seeing online is how much they clown him. I mean, I guess, okay, you can say he was wrong, and like all of us have gotten plays wrong. I get that he's wrong, but I get it. But is it really? Should you really be making so much fun of him on like just clowning him? Usually that's a time when I. What am I saying? That's usually what happens when I see like complacency. People are getting complacent, just clowning this guy for getting a play wrong and getting cocky. A lot of retail traders are getting really cocky right now. So does that mean anything? No, I guess, but could it mean some like humblings around the corner for a lot of people? Maybe. But yeah, overall, that's about all I'm looking at right now. I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. If you see this on Twitter, follow me on here. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.